Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
We have completed the functions of nucleus last class, and today we are going to learn about cytoplasm and the different organelles present inside the cytoplasm or scattered in the cytoplasm. Last year you had learned about cytoplasm. One of you can tell me what is meant by cytoplasm. Who will tell? Shankari, tell me what is meant by cytoplasm. Shankari. Surya Narayanan, I told you to focus your camera properly.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Where is Shankari? Yes, I can hear you. Shankari. Shankari is there in the group? Shankari's video is off. And children, when a question is asked, I don't know, till now I was able to see Shankari. Suddenly the video went off. Ashmit.
Ma'am, it's the
what is meant by cytoplasm?
It's the jelly-like substance.
Jelly-like substance. Where is it found?
Outside the nucleus.
Inside the nucleus?
Outside.
Outside means, can you specify the borders between the dash and dash? Between one structure you already mentioned. Where is this cytoplasm present? Between? Who can help him?
Cell membrane and nucleus.
Between the cell membrane and?
Nucleus.
Nucleus,
Okay.
Exactly. Got it, Ashmit?
Yes,
Can you complete that sentence now?
Ma'am, it's the jelly-like substance present between the cell membrane and nucleus.
Good. Now we are going to learn more about cytoplasm and the different organelles scattered in it. Okay. And children, I told you that we'll be comparing the different parts of a cell to the counterparts there in our school. So cytoplasm can be compared to the school campus, where normal cases I'm saying, usually, and I'm not saying about the present situation where you are not coming to the school. Regularly, before Corona, you used to come to the school on a daily basis. So at that time, so I'm comparing school to that time. Okay. School existed at that time is being compared to a cell, parts of a cell. You can say the cytoplasm of the cell can be compared to the school campus. And scattered in the cytoplasm, you can see different cell organelles. Similarly, scattered in the school campus, you can see different staff and students, administrative staff, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and students. So they can be compared to cell organelles present in a cell. Are you getting the point? The school campus where you can find students, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, administrative staff, that comes under non-teaching staff. Okay. So all these different groups of people, they can be compared to cell organelles. In a cell also, cytoplasm is present. Scattered in the cytoplasm, different cell organelles are there, each with a specific function. Similarly, scattered in the school campus, you can find different groups. Students, teachers, then different administrative staff, cleaning staff, so many groups of people are there. So each group is having a particular function to perform in the school. So they can be compared to the cell organelles. Any doubt in what I said?
No.
No, ma'am.
Abhinav is so curious to know when offline school will open. I am also eagerly waiting. We all are eagerly waiting.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
we are more concerned with your
Health.
safety and health. So you are saying we didn't learn about prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms?
Yes, ma'am.
We learned or we didn't learn?
We did not learn.
Okay, first let us discuss about cytoplasm, then we'll move to prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms. So cytoplasm is compared to a school campus. the fluid substance present between, or the jelly-like substance present between the nucleus and the plasma membrane, you call as cytoplasm. Scattered in the cytoplasm, you can see specialized organelles. Organelles means small organs. Each one performs a specific function. And here I have compared both.
Can you show the previous slide?
I will show. The staff and students can be compared to the different organelles present in a cell. The previous slide I'm repeating it again, showing it again. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance or the fluid substance present between the nucleus and the plasma membrane. And scattered in the cytoplasm, you can find so many organelles. Organelles means minute organs. They are specialized to perform a particular function. And the organelles present in the cytoplasm can be compared to the staff and students present in the school campus. And let's see, what do you mean by cell organelles? Tiny cellular structures. Cell organelles are tiny cellular structures, means structures present in the cell performing specific functions. Tiny cellular structures that perform specific functions within the cell. These are tiny cellular structures that perform specific functions within a cell. So here you can see a few examples for cell organelles. Endoplasmic reticulum. No need to worry about these complicated names. We'll be learning about each one in detail and then you will be thorough with these names. Endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, we even call it as Golgi complex. Golgi apparatus or Golgi complex, mitochondria, lysosomes, vacuoles, ribosomes and plastids. So you will be learning about a few of these organelles. All the organelles which are listed here, you're going to learn in detail. Many more are there, but you need to learn about these major organelles. I'll repeat once again. Organelles are tiny cellular structures present within a cell that perform a specific function. Examples include endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, vacuoles, ribosomes, etc. These are some of the examples for cell organelles. And what are cell organelles? Tiny cellular structures present within a cell that perform specific functions. And we started with cytoplasm and we compared cytoplasm to the school campus. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like or fluid substance present between the nucleus and the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is same as cell membrane, and scattered in the cytoplasm, you can see so many specialized organelles. They are specialized to perform special or unique functions, or each one performs a specific function. And we are comparing the staff and students present in the school campus to the cell organelles present in a cell. And cell organelles, we'll see the slide again. These are tiny cellular structures that perform specific functions within a cell. Endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, lysosomes, vacuoles, ribosomes, and plastids are some of the cell organelles which you're going to learn in detail. Before we proceed to the cell organelles in detail, let's learn a major classification of organisms based on It's nucleus. So based on the type of nucleus present, we can classify organisms into two types. Any idea?
Prokaryotic.
How are they
Prokaryotic.
classified?
Eukaryotic.
Yes, you have learned last year.
Prokaryotic.
Prokaryotic and eukaryotic.
Eukaryotic.
What is the main difference between these two? Who will tell me?
Ma'am,
What is the
generally
main?
small. Prokaryotic generally.
Don't read out the points given in your
I don't
textbook.
have it.
What you
Small.
have learned last year. What you have learned last year, I want to know that. You had learned a few points last year. Tell me that. Anybody? Anybody can say, let it be wrong. No problem. Let it be wrong. Saiba, everyday connectivity issue. Once,
Ma'am.
twice I can make out, but every day, how can it be? And that too, it's just 10:50.
Ma'am, my video is on.
That's what I said. I cannot see you. Evelyn, I think I'll post the names in the class group today because I'm fed up of saying. So when it is seen in the group, if it is not connectivity issue, the parents also will come to know. I'll post it today. Let other teachers, even sir also can see it because I'm fed up of saying children. How many times I can say? Because we are losing our precious time to teach. And I keep on saying to turn the video on. If you can't obey, then face the consequences. See, when I said that, some of them turned their video on. That means it was not a connectivity issue. They didn't want to turn it on. They are stubborn that whoever says we are not going to turn it on. And I will ask the parents to contact me. Whoever videos are off, I'm going to do that. Absentees also I'm going to post here afterwards. So something has to be done with this. Okay. Who is going to say the answer?
Ma'am,
Yes. Say, no problem.
ma'am, for eukaryotic cells, the plasma membrane is not present.
Plasma membrane is not present. What is actually absent?
Nuclear membrane.
Yes.
Nuclear
I heard
membrane.
Shivanya's voice.
Ma'am, for
Nuclear membrane is-
eukaryotic cells, nuclear membrane.
Vishal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Loudly, Mishal.
Ma'am, for eukaryotic cells, nuclear membrane is not present. But for prokaryotic cells, nuclear membrane is present.
Prokaryotic, it is present or absent?
Present.
Prokaryotic. Prokaryotic, it is
Present.
nuclear membrane is absent. Eukaryotic, it is present. Okay. So you can remember it like this. Remember new. So new one, latest addition is there. It is not a latest addition, just to make you remember. Eukaryotic, new. So new one is having nuclear membrane. And prokaryotic, primitive, old, they don't have. Okay. So think like that so that you will not make mistake. You won't get confused. Okay. Prokaryotic cells, they do not have nuclear membrane. Instead, they have just a nuclear region with some nucleic acids, no membrane. The nuclear membrane is not properly defined. If it has to be defined, there should be a membrane covering it. So that membrane is absent in prokaryotic cells. Okay, no nuclear membrane. Undefined nuclear region means it is not defined. No nuclear membrane is present. And you call such a nuclear region as nucleoid. Undefined nuclear region without a nuclear membrane, you can call as a nucleoid. Whereas the nuclear region is well defined in the case of eukaryotic cells. And eukaryotes are organisms made up of eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotes are organisms made up of prokaryotic cells. So let's see the details. And when I share the screen, don't think that I cannot see you. You can just see where my video is displayed, and on the side of the smart board, I can see everyone's video. I just need to scroll like this. Okay. For those who don't know about this facility. Organisms can be divided into prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms based on their nuclear membrane. This classification is based on the presence or absence of nuclear membrane. Or organisms are classified into prokaryotes and eukaryotes based on the nuclear membrane. Organisms whose cells lack nuclear membrane, you can call them as prokaryotes. What are prokaryotes? Organisms whose cells lack a nuclear membrane. In them, the nuclear region is without a nuclear membrane. They have an undefined means no nuclear membrane. An undefined nuclear region containing only nucleic acids. And what do you call such an undefined nuclear region? Nucleoid. Nucleoid is found in prokaryotic cells. What is meant by a nucleoid? Undefined nuclear region containing only nucleic acid. Where can we find nucleoid? In prokaryotic cells. Why do you call the nuclear region is nucleoid in prokaryotic cells? Because they don't have a nuclear membrane. The nucleus is provided without, or there is no nuclear membrane to cover or to border the nuclear region. That is why you call it as undefined. I'll repeat again. Organisms are categorized into prokaryotes and eukaryotes based on the nuclear membrane. And prokaryotic cells, the nucleus or the nuclear region is undefined, containing only nucleic acids, and you call such a nuclear region as nucleoid. And organisms having cells without a nuclear membrane are called prokaryotes. And organisms made up of cells having a well-defined nucleus with a nuclear membrane can be called as eukaryotes. What are eukaryotes? Organisms with cells having a well-defined nucleus with a nuclear membrane. The main difference between these two groups is that prokaryotic cells or prokaryotes are made up of prokaryotic cells, and in prokaryotic cells there is no nuclear membrane. Instead, you call the nuclear region as a nucleoid. It's an undefined nuclear region, whereas eukaryotes are organisms made up of cells having a well-defined nucleus with a nuclear membrane. Okay? Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you
Gino,
explain
Gino,
again?
Viju, focus your camera properly.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can you explain again how late came? I need to see.
Wait a minute. The same thing I'm going to explain again in the next slide. Same
Okay.
point. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Same point or same topic in table format we are going to see. The same table is given in your textbook. Some differences between prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. And you know, prokaryotic cells are found in prokaryotes and eukaryotic cells are found in eukaryotes. Children, can you give me a few examples for eukaryotes? Quickly, examples. Dion?
Yes, ma'am.
Some examples. Eukaryotes means they are made up of eukaryotic cells. The cells are having a well-defined nucleus with a nuclear membrane. Give me the names of a few organisms. Nobody knows?
Ma'am, animal cell.
Organism I'm asking. Animal cells you said. But tell me the name of the organism. Any animal you can say or any plant.
Cat.
Cat?
Cat.
What about you?
Yes, ma'am. Me. Me and
Me,
cat.
human beings. Then, higher plants, cat, dog, all these, any higher plants and animals. Now, what about prokaryotic organisms? Alia, can you give me a few examples? Or just one example you say. A prokaryotic organism. Who can say? Last year you have learned examples.
Bacteria.
Bacteria, exactly. Bacteria is an example. Now, prokaryotic cells, they are generally small in size. They are generally small in size, whereas eukaryotic cells are
Large.
large in size. Then, in prokaryotic cell, the nuclear region is undefined, or you can say poorly defined, and nuclear membrane is absent, and you call it as nucleoid. Whereas in eukaryotic cells, nuclear region is well defined and it is bound by a nuclear membrane. The most important point. Third one, in prokaryotic cell, only a single chromosome, only one chromosome. Whereas in eukaryotic cell, you can find many chromosomes, more than one chromosomes. Last point, in prokaryotic cell, you can find cell organelles which are covered by a membrane. You cannot find in prokaryotic cell, but such membrane bound cell organelles are found in eukaryotic cells. I'll repeat all the 4 points once again. First point, prokaryotic cells are smaller in size when compared to eukaryotic cells. So which cell is larger in size?
Eukaryotic.
Eukaryotic cells are larger in size. Then second and the most important point, in prokaryotic cell, nuclear region is undefined, containing only nucleic acids, and you call it as a nucleoid. Whereas in eukaryotic cells, the nuclear region is well defined with a nuclear membrane. Third point, single chromosome is found in eukaryotic cells, whereas in prokaryotic cells, single chromosome, whereas in eukaryotic cells, you can find more than one chromosome. Children, can anyone tell me how many chromosomes do we have?
46.
And 46.
Good. 46 or 23
23
pairs.
Pairs.
And in prokaryotic cells, membrane-bound cell organelles are absent, but they are present in eukaryotic cells. Shangari, your connectivity is okay now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You want me to repeat any of the points, children?
Ma'am, last slide, can you show?
The previous slide. Okay, same
Yes,
point
ma'am.
is given there, but it is not in a table format. Organisms can be divided into prokaryotic and eukaryotic based on the nuclear membrane. The criteria for classification, or the criterion by means of which we classify organisms here is presence or absence of a nuclear membrane. Based on this criterion, we classify organisms into prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotic organisms are made up of prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells, the nucleus is not, in prokaryotic cells, the nucleus is not, or the nuclear region is not bound by a nuclear membrane. It is undefined and consists of nucleic acids, and you call it as a nucleoid, whereas organisms with a well-defined nucleus having a nuclear membrane is known as what? Is known as what, children?
Eukaryotes.
Eukaryotes. So eukaryotes, they have well-defined nucleus bound by a nuclear membrane. All these points are in the textbook as table format. It is given.
And we
Okay,
had to fill
quickly,
the
I will
table,
take
right?
the attendance. I have marked you present. Okay, Prarthana, Tell me one difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms.
Ma'am, prokaryotic cells are generally small in size.
They are generally small and eukaryotic cells are
generally large in size.
large. Okay, another point who will say? Yes, quickly, anybody can say.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in
Yes.
eukaryotic cells there are more than one chromosomes.
More than one chromosome in eukaryotic cell, whereas in prokaryotic cell,
There's a single chromosome.
single chromosome. Okay, very good. Then, next point.
A nuclear region in
Ah.
prokaryotic cells is poorly defined due to absence of nuclear membrane.
Ah.
In eukaryotic, it is well
Now,
defined.
what do you call that undefined nuclear region?
Nucleoid.
Nucleoid. Very good. And in eukaryotic cells?
Ma'am, nuclear membrane is present.
And it is well defined.
defined.
Then, one more point is there, no? Who can say? Alana?
Ma'am, the size.
Yes, Asin wants to say. Yes.
Membrane bound cell organelles are
Membrane bound organelles. Where are they present? Prokaryotic cells or eukaryotic cells? Primitive. So where are they found?
prokaryotic cell.
Prokaryotic cells, they are absent. Okay, just think all the new additions are in the latest one. Eukaryotes, new. So membrane bound organelles are found in eukaryotic cells and absent in prokaryotic cells. Asin, where are membrane bound organelles found? In eukaryotic or prokaryotic? New, where? Eukaryotic cells. Remember, new and you. So where do you find membrane bound organelles, Asin? Eukaryotic cells. So make it thorough, okay? Children, see you next class. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.